What up YouTube fam? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chelsea from Chelsea as of late here. If you're new, willkommen. My channel is all about thrifting, secondhand shopping, and just having fun with our fashion. So if that's your jam, make sure you join the fam. If you're not new, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. So as you guys know, I went out to LA and OC area 2 weeks ago, and I did this whole like thrifting extravaganza weekend marathon. If you haven't seen that video, it's the last one. Go catch up and then come back here. But it was such a long video and so much content that I had to give you guys a second part for the haul and the try on portion of everything we brought home. I literally have the suitcase here with me. I don't know if I can even lift it. She's a heavy one. I want to show you guys. We have the suitcase still here. Everything is packed. I didn't want to unpack anything until I can show you guys and give you guys the try on part. So that's what we're doing today. So you guys saw pretty much everything that we thrifted in the last video, but there was one stop that I didn't record while I was in LA. I went to Iguana Vintage. My friend put me on. She was like, there are so many gems, and there were, but as the usual vintage stores go, the prices were a little bit higher than, you know, thrifting. So I just got two things and I want to show you guys. I got this. It's a vintage elementary school tee. It has that collegiate kind of feel and I love the colors. I don't know why it reminded me of Sprite. So I had to grab it. It was only $12 and I thought it was super cute. And then I found this robe. You guys know how I feel about robes. That was $35, so not the craziest price, but it's just like full on lace to the floor robe. It's this baby blue color with cream lacing, and it just has like the most precious details around the collar and around like the edges of the piece, and I loved it. I had to bring her home. It was just such a good find. But Iguana Vintage, they had multiple locations throughout the LA area, and we went to the one on Sunset if I'm not mistaken. Okay, on to the next pieces. I'm just gonna show you guys this in super random order. There's no rhyme or reason. We're just gonna pull a piece and show you guys. So I found a lot of fall stuff, which to be expected because, you know, if you shop off season, you're gonna find more than what you have on season. But I found this vest in our last stop, I believe, in Goodwill. It's just like very dark tropical print almost, and I love that I can layer. I mean, I'm wearing a vest today. I love layering, as you guys know, so I feel like this is gonna be very versatile and very easy to layer with come the fall season. It could even be worn as a top, honestly, so I really love that about it. Staying on the vest track, I also brought home this baby. It's more of like a patchwork situation, but she is all the grandma dreams realized, and I love the pastel colors so that I can kind of wear this throughout all seasons, really. Like, it can be spring, but it can also be fall, so she was a cute one. This was one of the few jackets that I actually brought home. It gives zebra print, but it's not zebra print. It's kind of like an abstract print jacket. What material is this? Oh, 100% cotton, but it feels thick. And so I love that. I love that it's great for those early fall days where you just want to have like a light layer to go, and it's very fun and funky. This was $12. Those Goodwill prices were not it. So you guys know I play these Thrift or Pass games on my stories, and majority of my Instagram girlies said to leave this behind, but how could I? I mean, the bunnies alone, I'm just ready to wear this in Easter. Like Easter 2022, where you at? I'm gonna wear this. And so this one didn't have a price, but they charged it as a sweater, so I believe it was around $7. Could not leave her behind. I love those like weird, unique pieces. You guys know that about me. Staying on that jacket front, we found this baby, which is so funny. I feel like I spoke this into existence because just as I was like, okay, I really want to find like a beautiful, solid blazer to bring home, this kind of came through and I freaking adore it. It got, I don't know why, but this gives me like taxi vibes. It's like black and white checkered detail around the collar and the sleeves. Maybe like a outer borough taxi because they're green moment. And yeah, it's kind of cropped, it's structured, it has shoulder pads, and it was $12, but it was on sale for 50% off, so $6. In that magical Savers where I found majority of the stuff that I'm about to show you guys, I found this denim vest. I liked it because it kind of gave like 80s vibes, a little bit oversized but still structured and kind of form-fitting at the same time. it's a medium, so that's probably why. And I loved it. This was $5.99, so $6. Another piece that I can wear through all seasons. Absolutely love that. Also, I'm starting 30 days of outfits on my Instagram and TikTok, and I'm gonna make it denim focused, so I'm probably gonna style that soon. Speaking of jeans, these babies were such a find. I mean, I'm not even sure what era this would be considered, but it's giving me like 70s, 80s. It has this sort of like braid detail on the sides. It has panels. Are these? In Spanish they're called pinzas, so I don't know. And they're by a brand called Waltons. Yeah, original Waltons. It has the kind of tag in the back pocket, and I just thought they were so good. Even down to this like V detail right here, they're so good. They were pricey. They were $16.49, $16.50. But I mean, when do you find jeans this unique at the thrift store? I feel like they're hard to come by, so I could not leave her behind. Okay, diving into more like tops, I found this velvet top, which again is a little bit more of a fall piece. It's a short sleeve velvet top with a little bit of a mock neck. It gives olive, but it also gives like silver. I don't know what it's picking up on camera, but I thought it was so cute, and I consider it kind of like an elevated basic because it is just a short sleeve mock neck top, but it's made of this beautiful velvet material, and so I feel like that kind of elevates it and makes it a little bit more interesting, because y'all know how I feel about basics. And this was only $3.50 because it was on sale, 50% off. I found this top, which at this point it's like my third kind of like mesh shimmer top. It's giving Y2K, but these are so cool to layer with. I feel like if I have kind of like a fun top underneath, or just even like a little spaghetti strap, this cool belt, cool pants, it can make a really fun outfit. So I had to bring her home. Oh, and little tassel details at the bottom. This was only, or not only, this was $7, but really cute find. I also brought home this robe, which I was debating leaving behind because I have so many robes, but I remembered I got rid of one of my kind of like dark floral type of robes that I've had for years because it was just time for her to retire. So I'm like, oh, this could be a really nice replacement. The colors are different. It just like gives new life into my kimono robes collection. And this was $7.50. It is vintage Victoria's Secret. And I love it. Super cute. This top we found at one of the last Goodwills that we went to, and again, it's just one of those simple basic tops but has some sort of like interesting detail to it, so it makes it a little bit more unique. It's this black top with these sort of like closure details all throughout the front of the top. And I mean, I don't go out that much these days because we're in a panini, but I feel like it could be a really easy and cute going out top to kind of throw on cool pants, maybe boots, and you're out the door. And in that same Goodwill, I also found this knitted crochet top. It's actually a cardigan style top, and it is so cute. It has these sort of like colorful details all throughout, and it's just so interesting and so different and unlike anything I have currently in my closet. So I was excited to bring her home. She was $7.99. Not much to say about this one except if you know, you know. Also, I plan on cropping it kind of short so it shows a little bit of like if I have a bralette or something underneath, but I don't want to ruin it. So she was $3, but so cute. It's Volcom. A little bit edgier than my style. I'm branching out. This was a Lulu's find, which I try to stay away from modern brands, but it was just such a nice little slip dress. It was $8, and I thought it looked so expensive for some reason. I don't know. It gave vintage vibes, honestly, with these like floral details all throughout. Thought it was a really nice layering piece to bring home. Next up, we have this sweater, which again, another modern brand. It's Forever 21, but she was a beautiful color combination of this like baby pink and very loud orange, and the fuzzy material that's very on trend right now. I feel like for fall this is gonna be absolutely stunning, and I took the tag off, but it was $7. I also found this top, which Y2K to the max. She is giving Carrie Bradshaw date night, talk to me big, like this is giving. And I loved it. It was only $6.49. So I really loved how it has a two-tone material and the color was so pretty, like this like corally pink. So I had to bring her home. I found this t-shirt, which is way more than I would pay for a t-shirt at the thrift store normally, but I mean, how could I? How could I leave her behind? $7, but vintage, New York. I think those might even be the Twin Towers if I'm not mistaken. So very nostalgic, and I had to bring her home. I'm saying that about every piece. I'm like, I had to bring her home. As I'm telling you guys this, I'm also justifying, you know? It's a whole cycle. Found this suede midi skirt that is a little loose on me, but belted will be perfect. It was $7.49, which I feel like that's a decent price for actual suede. Vintage, this beautiful royal blue color. She was a yes. Okay, so this is one of those pieces that at the thrift store made so much sense for me to buy, but once I left, I was like, did that make all the sense in the world? So I'm gonna challenge myself to style this up, but it was basically like a cheerleader top that I found at Save More Thrift, and I don't know, maybe I was thinking fall, back to school, collegiate, I really don't know. Never have I ever been a cheerleader, nor do I plan on being one anytime soon, but here we are. It was $3, so we'll style her up. We'll figure it out, because she's already home with me. Also found these blush pink, oh, this could have been cute for today's outfit. Blush pink, easy peasy, loose, lightweight pants. They're by a brand called Regal. They were only $3 and in excellent condition. They have pockets, and yeah, easy go-to pink pant. I feel like the prices at Save More were really, really good. They were like a true thrift store price, you know what I mean? I found this, which another one the girlies on Instagram said to leave behind, but I mean, how could I? It's a crochet knitted top. I always say both because I don't know if it's crochet or knitted, so I'm just covering my bases here. Crochet knitted top. It's red, which is not my go-to color, but it has this beautiful kind of butterfly detail right in the front. Thought it was so special, and I loved it. This one was $5.49. We are working our way through this bag, y'all. Almost there. I found this top, which is another kind of basic but interesting because of the color. I love lime green and like this kind of like neon-y green. Don't ask me why. It's just, I love it, and I know I'm gonna reach for this a lot because I have tops like this that are like falling apart already because I wear them so much. This was $5.49. And it is a modern brand. This was by a brand called Iris. This top is just a popcorn top in this floral print. I thought it was so cute. It smells really good. Interesting. Whoever gave this at the thrift store, good job. I loved the print on it. I have regular color popcorn top, like a yellow popcorn top, but I don't have a printed one. So I thought this would be super, super cute. I can style it now, and I can style it in the fall for $4.49. I don't remember which color was on sale in Savers. That was a Savers find, so I'm just going off the price on the tag. This is super random, but I found these Nike shorts that I thought were really good. They were in good condition, $2.49, and great for working out. Take the most patriotic person you know, flip it and reverse it. That's literally me. I am not very patriotic, y'all, but I found this top and I thought it was just a cool top. It's a tube top. Has the American flag. Loud and proud, it says American biker. I don't know. It was just one of those finds that it's like, you're too cool to pass up, but I don't know how much I'm gonna wear you. It was $6.49. Maybe, you know what? Olympics. Everyone's patriotic during the Olympics, so I'm gonna wear her a lot for the next week or so. If not, we'll sell her. I found this sweater, which is just like a nice color combination that I really loved. I feel like I can wear a lot during the spring and the fall. It has this sort of like green and white embroidery throughout the collar and the sleeves, and I really liked it. It was $7.99, and she came home with me. Whew. It's getting hot in here, so hot, so take off all your clothes. I am feeling so hot. I am so hungry also. Okay, I found this plaid skirt, which I am not a fan of like gray and baby blue together, I've noticed. And this is very specific, but I find a lot of pieces in this colorway. But this was just like a really beautifully made plaid skirt. It's not a midi length, but it's also not a mini length. It hits right above the knee. And I just thought, come fall, with like a nice sweater, a cute little beret, a top with a sweater vest even, knee-high boots, and like walking with a coffee along Central Park is just, it's giving me a whole storyline. And so I was like, oh, this makes me feel really good. And I loved it. And so I brought it home. She's cute. Oh, she was Salvation Army. So they don't have like the price on the tag, they just do these color tags. I want to say she was around $6. Yeah, that makes sense. Same with this one. This was also that Salvation Army. She is a pleather baby blue skirt. Not in the best condition, but workable. Like one of the buttonholes is a little loose, so I have to sew it up a little bit. But I mean, baby blue pleather. Not even pleather, like the shiny leather. Pleather. Take a shot every time I say pleather leather. It's just like a very fun color that you don't find that often in the thrift store. I feel like anything pleather leather related is usually black or brown, so took advantage. Probably $6 as well. At that same Salvation Army, I also found this sweater top, which I'm really into this lilac moment lately, and this is just like a fun little easy top. It has these like panels on the side. It's kind of like beige and yellow, and it has a little tie at the front. So I thought that was super sweet and very versatile for me to use. One of those elevated basics again. Almost there, y'all, promise. This is probably one of my favorite finds of this trip because it was so special, beautiful, like the shape of everything. It was this kind of like beige dress that I found at Save More for $5. I couldn't believe it. I was like, you are everything. Like, it's giving me, what was her name? Elizabeth from The Parent Trap, the mom. It gave me that vibe for some reason, like her aboard the ship getting married, only to split their twins up like several years later. But you know, not my kids, not my parenting style, not my business. I found this top at Salvation Army, self-explanatory, Western with the tassels, shoulder pads, beige color, beautiful color for fall. And it has a little lace detail, and this was $5. Super cute. Also found this top at the same, excuse me, did I say Salvation Army? I meant Savers. Savers, it's a white button down, but it has these like bow details with lacing on them, and it's kind of like a Peter Pan collar, but not really. Super cute, very unique. It's by a brand called Cream Doll, and it was $7.79. Loved her. Last few things, I found these shorts. They are also a plaid, one of those prints that you don't find unique colors in. And so when I saw them, I was like, oh wow, these are very different. And they have cuffing at the bottom of each leg. They're kind of like a mom length, I would say, like right above the knee. And come fall, these babies are gonna be everything. These were $6.49. Found this jacket also at that same Savers. I'm telling y'all that Savers was gem filled. It is kind of like micro cheetah print bomber, and I thought it would be really fun to layer with come fall for $8. And then to finish off, I also found this set. It's kind of like a shimmery, very like 90s material and color, and it's kind of giving like gold. This is a kind of duster coat, very lightweight, and it comes with pants. Come the holiday season, this baby, even to like kind of walk around the house, kind of be like that funky, fun house uniform moment for the holiday season. I thought that would be super fun. This is the one piece that smells like it's straight out of the thrift store, so I definitely have to wash this baby up. But yeah, I don't know, it just gave me very like 90s nostalgia, and I had to bring her home. And the very last piece, oh god, she is stuck together, was this jacket I found at Super Thrift. which I loved that place so much. Martin, the owner, was super nice. We had a little combo as I was checking out. He seems very sweet and just like, you know, he's been in the industry for so long. I'm sure he's seen it all. But yeah, this jacket was just like a dream jacket for me. I had been looking for a very unique gold jacket like this one for a while. It was $20, so it's a little bit more pricey than regular thrift store pricing, but I just thought it was so special. And you know what? He did tell me do not leave this in the sun that day because it's super hot, and I left it in the sun. So that's probably why she's so crinkled. I'm gonna figure out a way to like smooth her out, but yeah, she's beautiful and I loved her. Alright y'all, that is all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. I appreciate you guys watching this. Also, if you like this video and if you're all about thrifting, secondhand shopping, and having fun with your fashion, make sure you like it and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Thursday, and I am so excited because it's the first full month that we are consistent, we are on track. I'm here with y'all, y'all are here with me, and it's been great so far, so I can't wait to keep it going. In the meantime, you can find me at Chelsea as of late on all social media platforms: Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, obviously, and we can chat there. Y'all can see all my thrifting content, kind of like weekly thrifting content throughout all those platforms. You can play Thrift or Pass on my Instagram stories. I'm always sharing like in real time hauls on my TikTok, so make sure you find me on those platforms so we can chat. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.